If you're thinking about leasing a space for your business, here are the 5 things you need to know. Number 1, the deposit. Most landlords require that you put down a deposit, which they can't use. They can't spend the money on anything, but you can't use the money either. But that money is there as sort of a risk mitigator for the landlord. So here's your pro tip on item number 1, the deposit, which is you can often, I've never paid a deposit, and the way that I avoided it is I paid ahead in rent. I said, listen, I will mitigate your risk. I will pay 6 months ahead in rent and write you a much bigger check that you can cash and deposit and use today. How does that sound? Item number 2, exclusivity. Remember, if you're in a shopping center and let's say you run a fitness business, the last thing you want is another fitness business moving into the same complex. So make sure you ask for exclusivity, which says that other businesses like yours can't move in if you're in that shopping complex. Number 3, base rent. Base rent is what you're gonna pay per square foot for your spot. So if you have 1,000 square feet and you're charged $12 a year, you're gonna pay $1,000 a month. Now, that's not the only cost. In most commercial real estate, when you lease a space, they also charge you, item number 4, triple net, which stands for taxes, insurance, and common area maintenance. Now, this can come in many forms, right? So it's not just taxes, insurance, and maintenance, but some landlords can even include improvements to the property on that. So you need to make sure you have that written out. It's also very important, less than ethical landlords will estimate the triple net, which means they take a spitball guess, which of course, that just gets you to sign the agreement that you're gonna move into the spot, and then they find other expenses that crept their way in there. So make sure that if you are signing a contract, you include in that contract with the triple net that the triple net expenses are not to exceed a certain limit, maybe more than 5% of the estimated amount in any given year, or 10%. Last item, number 5, escalation. This is to account for inflation. And so you and the landlord will negotiate how much your rent will increase each and every year. Now, depending on the metrics, the average inflation in the US, depending on how far back and what years you use, it's usually somewhere around 3.25% to 3.8%, which means that the price of things roughly doubles every 20 years. So think of it like this: when you and your landlord are negotiating over the escalation, if the average escalation in the US is say 3.5%, if your escalation is over 3.5%, the landlord is winning. If the escalation is less than about 3.5%, you as the tenant are winning. So be a winner. So remember those 5 things. You have your deposit, exclusivity, your base rent, your triple net per square foot rent, which goes on top of that, and escalation. Those are gonna be your 5 big points for negotiation. So good luck. For, what's the word? Where you barter, those are gonna be your 5 big points for